Hi everybody, it's Ryan from Ryviews.com. I'm here doing another Gemcraft Frostborn Wrath trial walkthrough, this time for R4. You'll notice my head has changed sides of the screen because I'm trying to have it so when I look at my computer, I'm actually going to be looking at the screen that you're looking at as well on the video, so it's a bit less discombobulating in my opinion. We'll see if it works. This is a pretty conventional map. You're able to use towers and walls, nothing else, like a lot of trials. And there's not really anything particularly strange about it except for the fact that you start with these two pylons, which you want to make sure you use to your advantage. Pylons, if you're unaware, can charge shots basically from your towers, and the power of their shots are governed by the shots they receive from the towers around them. And they penetrate armor, which is why it's actually quite useful for high-end enemies to charge pylons to attack them rather than using your actual towers. Especially if, for example, you're using the battle trait where you're trying to, where every time you hit an enemy, they, have damage resistance. That could be very useful because it can kind of powerfully hit with one shot. It's useful. For that reason, what I do here, putting that tiny little gem next to the pylon, not the most effective. But that being said, as it charges shots, it will fire them, and when you charge the next shot with a more powerful tower, it will become more powerful in the future. You'll also notice that I did develop a bit of a maze up front, and you'll see that I further develop it as I go along, making it nice little spirally wound at the end and making sure the monsters are being forced through my towers in the left half of the map. If you've watched my other walkthroughs, you will also know that I have brought up in the past you don't want to over-combine your gems. In a lot of these trials, you have swarm enemies that you're not going to be able to deal with one tower, primarily because you can't build amplifiers, so your fire speed is not very good. It's better to have 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 gems firing, so that way you can contain the swarmlings. I often do also recommend having a tower that is primarily meant to fire on the pylons. Right here I still have this tower firing at enemies as they come by, but frequently when I'm playing maps I will have a tower that's firing at structures entirely to power the pylons. In this case, because I have the upfront guard weeding them out a little bit, that back guy is actually hitting the pylons fairly effectively anyway, because he's not taking down the initial riffraff. I do eventually throw some gem bombs on these buildings to take them down. Not really doing much for me, but it gives you a little XP boost. So, if you're wanting to scrape by a little extra XP for doing this trial, it helps a bit, but I don't think you get anything for them, so it's obviously not necessary to actually complete the trial map. Thanks for watching, everybody. Visit www.ryviews.com for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time for more Gemcraft trial videos. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Wasn't that a great video? Hopefully you'll want to like, comment, and subscribe below. And I will see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.